Alright guys, I am back with my review of this week's WWE Monday Night Raw for December 10th, 2012. The big go-home show for the T-Boz Left Eye and Chili pay-per-view. And I like this show, but that camera work at the end with the big brawl with everybody was fucking terrible. I could not believe they were doing that. It looked like a really cool brawl. They had all the wrestlers out there, and the camera work was all over the place. It was horrible. And another thing about this show was Cody Rhodes' mustache was the most over thing on this entire show this week, which was kind of funny. But I did enjoy Raw. It had some downtime. The Miz TV segment was just a kill time. Some of the Vicki, AJ stuff. But for the most part, it was a good show. Had some great matches here. Starts off with Dolph Ziggler standing on a ladder. And he's talking about how he's going to beat Cena on Sunday, and he's going to cash in his briefcase on the big show. So Sheamus comes out, and he says he's going to have to cash in on him because he's going to become the champion. Big Show comes out and says, blah, 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 this is boring. If you try to cash in on me, I'm going to knock you out. They put over the angles on SmackDown. I guess they assume nobody watches SmackDown, so they keep talking about the no contact clause. And Sheamus says he can't touch Big Show, but he can touch someone else, and he pushes Dolph off the ladder. I was kind of surprised they did this since Dolph is going into a ladder match Sunday, and he could have got injured, but he seemed fine. So Barrett's waiting on his opponent in the ring. Vince comes out. He brings out Vicki Guerrero, and he says he's got to give her props for making Cena versus Big Show, but they need another main event. So he makes Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler, and Vicki wants to do AJ in a handicap match, but Vince makes AJ versus Vicki instead. So R-Truth versus Wade Barrett with Kofi and Antonio Cesaro on commentary. Truth wins with a roll-up. It was very short, and Kofi dives on Barrett afterwards, so I'm pretty sure Barrett's going to win Sunday. AJ's telling everybody how she has a match with Vicki. She runs into the men's locker room to tell Cena. I was wondering how they're going to break them up, because it's going to happen eventually. And somebody's going to have to turn heel, and it's not going to be Cena. So are they going to turn AJ heel with this? And after watching this entire show, I think they are. I think she's going to become obsessed with Cena and take things too far, and Cena's going to have to break up with her. She's going to snap yet again and turn heel, which would actually turn her face since most people don't like Cena. Tag team elimination match with the Primetime Players, Rhodes Scholars, Usos, and Primo and Epico. Cody Rhodes has his mustache. The Usos eliminate Primo and Epico and the Primetime Players with a splash. Rhodes Scholars win after Cody hits Crossroads. It was a decent match. It was something different. And the Usos looked really strong here. Eve versus Alicia Fox. Eve wins with a neck breaker. Afterwards, she has the cameraman take pictures of her standing over Alicia Fox. I thought that was pretty good. CM Punk and Paul Heyman come out. And Punk's on crutches because of a surgery. I was wondering, does CM Punk take painkillers after having a surgery like this? Or is that just against his thing? Like, if that doesn't follow his code, does he just not take anything for that? I don't know. I was just curious about that. But Heyman was awesome in this segment. Very good promo here. CM Punk is talking about how people thought his knee surgery was just a way to get out of the match with Ryback, but it is legit. And Heyman says CM Punk doesn't have a stunt double like guys like The Rock. And Punk is talking about how he's beat all these guys. He's beat Ryback twice. Ryback's failed to beat him for the title, just like The Rock's going to fail. And he says he will be at TLC to watch the Shield destroy Ryback. We get Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. This was a really good match here. Dolph hits a facebuster off the top. That was pretty awesome. Sheamus kicks out of it. Dolph Ziggler escapes the brogue kick. He grabs a chair. He gets disqualified. He starts attacking Sheamus with the chair. He charges him with the chair, and Sheamus brogue kicks it out of his hands. Backstage, Khali and Hornswoggle help Vicki stretch. Vince comes in and says, I thought this was a family show. It's just some comedy. Alberto Del Rio versus Zack Ryder. This was an okay match. Del Rio wins with the armbar, not much to it. We get Vicki versus AJ. Vicky's yelling for a referee, and we get referee Brad Maddox. And I thought this was pretty awesome. So I guess that's how he gets his contract, as he helped Vicki, so she owes him something. And AJ pins Vicki, but he doesn't make the count. Vicki rolls up AJ, wins the match. She skips away. AJ starts freaking out, destroying the set. They had all these tables, ladders, and chairs, and she's throwing them all over the place. She slaps the ring announcer, which was hilarious. And after commercial, she's backstage. She's still freaking out. And Cena comes up to calm her down, and he's hugging her, and he's got this look on his face like, damn, this chick is crazy. Kofi Kingston versus Antonio Cesaro. This was another really great match here. Cesaro says America has gone rotten, and he puts down New Jersey. He wins with the neutralizer. I thought both guys did a hell of a job in this match. Miz TV with Rhodes Scholars. It's on the entrance ramp for some reason instead of in the ring. But Miz makes fun of Cody's mustache. He asks if it's a mustache or if Sandal's beard rubbed off on it. And he says he's heard of hugging it out but not kissing it out. And he calls them pink and stink. It was just a way to kill time. Cena versus The Big Show. Dolph's on commentary. Cena kicks out of a choke slam. He hits the AA, and the Shield hits the ring. They attack Cena, and Team Hell No runs out. There's a table brought into the ring by the Shield. Everybody starts fighting. Dolph Ziggler runs in the ring, starts fighting Cena. Big Show's trying to fight Cena. Sheamus comes out, and then Ryback comes out. And Ryback picks up a ladder and throws it at the Shield, and this went off perfectly. I mean, it hit all three guys. It looked great. And everybody just starts fighting. Cena spears Big Show through the table, and that's how the show ended. It's just a huge brawl, which was great, except for that horrible camera work. It looked terrible. What were they thinking with that? It killed everything, I thought. But it was still a great way to end Raw. Great way to build up the TLC pay-per-view. I'm sure SmackDown's going to have some more stuff with the Shield and Team Hell No. But I did enjoy this week's episode of Raw. So, anyways, I'll probably be back sometime tomorrow with my predictions for the TLC pay-per-view. But if you normally skip Raw, definitely check this one out. I thought it was worth watching. So that's my review of this week's show. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's Raw in the comments, and thanks for watching.